Roughly 2 or 3 weeks into this grand adventure of life, cats begin to purr. But why? And how does the sound originate? What's the story behind the sound that is often considered to be the feline calling card? In today's video, I'll discuss the why, the how, and what it all means. Stay tuned. Cats were born to purr, not literally, but it's close. Not long after birth, cats will begin to turn that motor on, sometimes before they're even able to release what could be considered a proper meow. It is thought that cats purr as a response to their mother's very own purring, a response to reassure mom that they are safe and trusting. That early vibration, from mother to kitten and from kitten back to mom, is a vital form of early communication. As cat owners and just those with a base level of understanding about cats, the purr is a bit of a known quantity. It's like sports in some ways. You don't really have to follow baseball or American football in order to know about the World Series or the Super Bowl. Even those out of the know often know that much. Well, that's not too much unlike the purr. And that base level, it tells us that cats, especially as they grow into adulthood, they will purr when they are content. And if you've got a cat right beside you that is purring up a storm right now, that's good news for everyone, right? Well, for the most part. Cats can purr for a lot of other reasons than contentment. Felines will sometimes purr if they're hungry, anxious, fearful, stressed, or in pain. This is why it's important to recognize a cat's body language before making any type of purring assumptions. Although, I can tell you that if your cat has jumped up on that sofa with you and is rubbing against your arms, your hands, and even your legs, all the while purring, that's a good sign of contentment. The purring, when the body posture is a bit rigid and far from engaging, that could signal something else, either anxiety or physical discomfort. It should also be stated that some cats purr louder than others, and louder and more frequent purrs can sometimes mean different things. One of my cats, well, she pretty much sounds like a lawnmower. Her purring is like us putting on pants in the morning. You can bank on it, set your watch to it. If she is awake, she is purring. So, don't ignore the personality aspects that is involved in this whole purring thing. Some cats just love to turn on that little motor. So now that we've covered the meat of the why, let's touch on the how, and this can be a bit interesting. If you were to feel a cat purring, the vibration itself, well, it pretty much seems like it's coming from the core of the cat's body. Purring from the gut? I joked about turning on that motor, but that's what it feels like. Almost as if there's some type of little battery box inside turning that power on. Well, what you feel can be a bit deceiving. Felines don't have a special place in the body that is responsible for the purr alone, and they don't have something special in their throat that carries the sole responsibility of this interesting sound. The feline purr originates from the larynx, also known as the voice box. When a cat decides to purr, the muscles involved in the voice box become rigid to varying degrees, and the gradual release and tightening of the muscles while the cat breathes in and out, well, that's what makes the sound you hear and the vibration that you feel. And while the vibration seems to encompass the entire body, the origin point is the voice box. So it's still pretty cool, but it's not as complex as it sounds or feels. That little purr machine, unfortunately, in the most literal sense, doesn't exist. Any cat purring stories that you'd like to share? Perhaps some funny stories? Do you have multiple cats in your home with one cat seemingly leading the charge when it comes to the purring? Can you hear your cat purring from several feet away? The comment section, it's all yours. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.